you. That was the 10th and final rider for the of our Saddles Get Equitation World's Championship. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Freedom Hall. It is World's Championship. The chairman of the Kentucky State Fair Board from Louisville is Dr. Mark Lane. Fred Sarver makes his home in Paris, Kentucky. Fred is the board member in charge. William B. Toll, Maysville, Kentucky, longtime assistant board member in charge here at the Horse Show. Scarlett Matson of Irvington is the Horse Show manager, and Corinne Fetter of Louisville is the executive director in Expositions Division. Carrie Schuler of Louisville is the office manager and the coordinator. Beth Snyder sits to my left, and Beth has a couple of jobs. She serves as the ring tabulator for the majority opinion system. All of our classes judged by 3 judges. Cards are turned into Beth, and she will produce 1 set of results. In addition, she handles all of the clerical assignments in center ring as well. Her husband, Scott Snyder of Shelbyville, is the stable manager. He's joined by George Holtzman, along with Mike Butler, along with Kelly Swanson, Clay Johnson, and Gary Wagner as well. Charlotte Kurtz of Louisville handles the trophy director's position, along with the sponsorship coordinator. Her assistants include Dorothy Dutel, Charles Walker, and Adam Hensley. Our judges for the 2014 World's Championship Horse Show. We begin with Barbie Smith out of New Orleans, Louisiana. Lewis Eckert makes his home in Hildebrand, North Carolina. Jack Noble, resident of Georgetown, Kentucky, and Jim Taylor is from Medina, Ohio. My name is Peter Fenton. Happy to be with you on a Sunday night. We have a total of 12 classes just minutes away. I'll be joined by co-announcer Peter Doubleday of Southern Pines, North Carolina. Austin Buddy Wagner of Shelbyville will handle the paddock. He is assisted by Kathy Stump of Harrodsburg. Farriers include James Quorum of Louisville, along with Tyler Quorum and Marty Watts of Simpsonville. Photographers, 2 of the very best. Howie Schatzberg of Cave Creek, Arizona, and longtime photographer here at the World's Championship, Doug Shiflett out of Asheboro, North Carolina. You're in for a treat each and every year here at Louisville. Gene Wright of Shelbyville is the official horse show organist. Ringmasters, total of 4. Don Baker of Louisville, Kentucky. Kent Moeller of Versailles, Kentucky. John Fry hails from Riverton, Illinois. And William G. Whitley III out of Cary, North Carolina. Steve Buttleman will sound the call for each and every one of our classes throughout our stay here in Louisville, Kentucky. And Steve makes his home right here in this town. Stewards, total of 3 out of North Carolina. Mary Lynn Whitley, also hailing from North Carolina, is Dorothy Trapp. And from Blairs, Virginia, Stacy Wright. Our attending veterinarian in charge of the care of our equestrian athletes and our equine athletes as well, Dr. John Moran, and the video provided by Ridgefield Video of Shelbyville, Kentucky. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise here on opening night for the Kentucky State Fair and the World's Championship Horse Show. Presentation of our national anthem as we honor this great country of ours. Joining us on the organ, Jean Wright, I believe, will handle the invocation, handling the invocation.
Pray with me, please. Lord, we thank you for who you are and what you've done for us. We thank you for the many blessings and liberties that we enjoy as a country. Tonight, we pray for safety for our exhibitors, our horses, and all that will assemble here this week. We pray for wisdom for our country's leaders and safety for those who are in our armed services who are in harm's way tonight. Help us to have a fun and exciting week as we enjoy friends, spirited competition, and celebrate the thrill of the horse show. Help us to always treat others kindly and to love you more. All these things we ask in the precious name of Jesus. Amen.
Jean Wright, thank you very much for the singing tonight of our national anthem. Ryan Taub joins us here in Freedom Hall, makes his home in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Ryan is in the second year of his doctorate of vocal performance at the University of Kentucky. He was the winner of the All-Tech Vocal Competition at the University of Kentucky. From Pennsylvania for the national anthem tonight, this is Ryan Taub.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ryan Taub. Ryan, thank you very much. A Pennsylvania resident with ties to the University of Kentucky. Beautiful rendition of our national anthem. It is just about showtime as that light will turn for Austin Wagner in the paddock, and we have a field of 26. It will be the American Saddlebred Registry's Futurity of Kentucky. The Weanlings kick it off. It's opening night at the World's Championship. For that call, here's Steve Buttleman. Great sound to open up the 2014 World's Championship Horse Show. We display the elegance and athletic ability of our American saddlebreds featured at the Kentucky State Fair here in our week of August. First up will be the American Saddlebred Registry. It is a Futurity of Kentucky. These entries nominated and showing as weanlings for you tonight, the special trophy, very prestigious trophy in memory of Susan C. Alcott, in honor of her fine harness mare, Big Brown Bess, who produced back-to-back winners of this Weanling Futurity of Kentucky. Leading us off, entry number 352. Judges, this is 352. Here's MBA's Wolf on Wall Street. under the ownership of the MBA Equestrians Incorporated of Willowbrook, Illinois. Antonio Hernandez leads the first of 26 tonight. 2014 World's Championship Horse Show for the American Saddlebreds, being fed around the world. The live feed, you may go to www.richvillevideo.com for the link for our live feed of the World's Championship. Second of 26, joining us from the state of Texas. This is 1817. Here's the Young Gun. The Young Gun is owned by the Paul Cates Stables, LLC of Round Rock, Texas, presented by Paul Cates. Paul Cates, along with Craig Cates, showing tonight. Here's the second in the order. It's the Young Gun out of Texas. Total of 26 Weanlings tonight competing for the Registry Futurity of Kentucky. They'll compete for a total of $15,781. $7,890 will go to the very best in this field of 26. We'll meet the third entry now. Posing for the judges, it will be entry 1607. 1607. It's the entry of Wendy Winstead of Baghdad, Kentucky. $1607 is Akamai 1607. Fourth of 26 will join us next. Down the chute and into Freedom Hall is 358. First impression now for our judging panel of 358. Here's Fancy Blue Jasmine SS. Entry is owned by Tony Nastali of Downers Grove, Illinois. Antonio Hernandez, the second lead of the first four for Antonio. Fancy Blue Jasmine SS 358. We'll take a look next at the fifth in a posted order of 26, and we welcome 643. Here's What's Up. Entry is owned by Seal and Kenneth Wheeler of Keswick, Virginia. What's Up? Where's entry number 643? Entry number 703. We await the arrival now of 703. Here's Dr. Sheldon Cooper. Matt Shiflett Stables Incorporated of Asheboro, North Carolina. Matt Shiflett presents along with Grant Shiflett here tonight. This is Dr. Sheldon Cooper, and he wears 703. Stepping into the spotlight of Freedom Hall here for the World Championship will be 356. Seventh in that posted order, a field of 26. You're enjoying the first class of our program tonight, the American Settlement Registry Futurity of Kentucky, a beautiful group of Weanlings. 356, that is the number assigned to the entry of Tony Nastali. 356, it's Eva Perrin, SS. Antonio Hernandez leads the entry. Here's 356. First look continues in a field of 26. Here's the eighth in the order, wearing 1629, the entry of Susan P. Orzala out of Cedarburg, Wisconsin. This is Just Once, 1629. Second visit for Wendy Winstead out of Baghdad, Kentucky, here in our first class. Beautiful field of futurity of Kentucky Weanlings. This will be entry 1608. This is Queen Emma, the entry of Wendy Winstead. Wendy leads for you tonight, 1608. Thank you. We'll be joined next by the 10th in the order. Our judges will be scoring 359. Here's Fancy Cat, SS. Second entry in our Weanling class tonight. Under the ownership of Tony Nastali out of Downers Grove, Illinois, and Antonio Hernandez joins us. Glenn Weary assists here tonight as well. This is 359. It will be a Freedom Hall evaluation for entry 1735, 1735. This is Carl's Wildcat. The entry owned by the Singing Hill Stable of Oregon City, Oregon, and Shelbyville, Kentucky. Bryce Smithwick leads the entry. Carl's Wildcat, 1735. Announcing the arrival now of the 12th in a field of 26. It is entry 291. 291 is Rocket Man. Rocket Man led for you tonight by Darrell Case, joined by Brett Day. owned by Gray Ridge Farm and Willowbank Farm of Versailles and Simpsonville, respectively. Here's Rocket Man 291. Waiting the arrival of the 13th in our field of 26, this the halfway point for the first evaluation of our three-judge panel. Barbie Smith, Jim Taylor, and Jack Noble signed our Futurity of Kentucky for the Weanlings, and they will evaluate number 1334. 1334 is Revival Time. Paul W. Diekman of Columbia, Missouri is the recorded owner. Martin Teeter along with Ryan Teeter for the presentation of Revival Time. They show for you tonight as 1334. Martin, thank you. 14th in our posted order. Third entry, actually, from the NBA Equestrians Incorporated out of Willowbrook, Illinois. This is 351. It's NBA Cooper's Hawk. Antonio Hernandez, a busy lead here on Sunday night, opening night of the American Saddlebred World's Championship Horse Show. Antonio Hernandez leading the fifth horse, the fifth colt in this class. He has one to go, so this lead with a total of 6. Here's entry 470 to be presented for our three-judge panel tonight. 470. Here's Tony Goldwyn. Tony Goldwyn presented for you tonight by John Field. John Field leads for Cavallo Ventures, LLC of Boston, Massachusetts. Here's 470, Tony Goldwyn. Back number 1975 will be introduced next. 1975, and here they come. It's Faraway Party Animal. Entry is owned by Peter Hugo of Shelbyville, Kentucky. Gerhard Rose on the lead tonight. Faraway Party Animal is 1975. Seventeenth in the order, wearing 1606. We'll show next. See, third entry in our class for the futurity of Kentucky Weanlings under the ownership of Wendy Winstead in nearby Baghdad, Kentucky. Here's 1606 for Wendy Winstead. It's Princess Ilani. Next to debut here at the World's Championship will be entry 1021. 1021 for Cabot's Creek Incorporated of Max Meadows, Virginia. This is Lady Elizabeth Cole. Bobby Dunn shows 1021. J.D. Gardner with the assist. 1021. Our journey continues now with 1883. Here's 1883, it's Seraph's Obsession. Scott Gagna's entry out of Stanford, Kentucky, led for the judges tonight by Trey Lee, 1883. Thank you. First of 7 now to wrap up the first look of the Saddlebred Registry Futurity of Kentucky for the Weanlings. A nice field of 26th, 20th in the order. From the state of New York, here's 1321. This is Dance Lady. Jason von Belmus leads the entry of Jan C. Lukens of New York. Top 6 of the group of 26 will be awarded additional prize money totaling $15,781 from the Alliance Stud of Simpsonville. Here's 897. It's I'm Majestic. Raimundo Garcia leads the entry of Alliance Stud I'm Majestic, 897. Make that Jesse West. Jesse and Emily West now with the lead. First of 5 as we continue through class number 1 here at the World's Championship. Entry number 1976 for Peter Hugo of Shelbyville. This is Faraway Major Tom. Gerhard Ruse once again on the lead, 1976, Faraway Major Tom. Twenty-third in the order, wearing 1614 for the judges' evaluation tonight. Richard D. Waddell, Evansville, Indiana, the owner, and Wendy Winstead leads. Here's Gianna, 1614. First impression now of entry 354. Another entry of the NBA Equestrians Incorporated, their home base of Willisbrook, Illinois. And the sixth and final entry for Antonio Hernandez to lead in our class. Still 2 to go, but Antonio has led 6 of the 26. NBA's Envy Me for the NBA Equestrians of Illinois. First of 2 remaining for the Weanlings tonight. A beautiful field with a total of 26 to show. Here's 1815, announcing the arrival in Freedom Hall of the Culprit. The Culprit is the entry owned by the Altadare Farm in Austin, Texas. Paul Cates will present the entry tonight. Here's the Culprit, entry 1815. 26th and final entry in the American Saddlebred Registry Futurity of Kentucky for the babies tonight. This is 734. It's Cosmic Roulette. Dr. Wendell of Northville, Minnesota. Jan H. McLaughlin leads the entry. Dr. Wendland's entry is 734. Well, the judges have seen all 26 in our first class here on opening night of the World's Championship Horse Show. In addition to the $15,781, that money will be split through the first 6 positions. The trophy donor in memory of Susan Alcott and in honor of the great fine harness mare, Big Brown Bess, who produced back-to-back winners of this Weanling Futurity of Kentucky. We'll meet the winner coming up in just a few minutes. Judges marking their cards, final impressions on our three-judge panel, and Best Snider will come into play in just a moment. As I mentioned on our opening, the cards all turned in individually to Best Snider. They are entered into the computer with the majority opinion system, producing 1 set of results. $15,781 and a great start to the 2014 American Saddlebred World's Championship Horse Show. The live feed coast to coast and around the world. Go to www.richfieldvideo.com for the link for our live feed this year. Beautiful group. Carl Holden will be with us in the winner's circle. Presenter as well will be BB Alcott. BB will represent the trophy donated in honor of Susan Alcott and her fine harness mare, Big Brown Bess. A great mare, and we'll tell you a little bit more about Big Brown Bess coming up in just a moment. Results are now official. Class number 1 for the American Saddlebred Registry Futurity of Kentucky. A beautiful field of 26 weanlings competing for the lion's share of our $15,781 we will pay through 6th. Joining us in the winner's circle for the presentation to our winner and Weanling champion will be Carl Holden. Carl will be joined by BB Alcott. BB's with us to present the trophy in memory of Susan Alcott in honor of the great fine harness mare Big Brown Bess, a very successful show mare in her own right. She also produced back-to-back winners of this Weanling Futurity of Kentucky, and the year was 1995. It was She's the Best, and they came back the next year in 1996 with the best yet. Back-to-back wins for a great athletic mare. Time to meet the first blue ribbon winner of the World's Championship for 2014. A great baby and a great name. Hey Smith, what's up? To win the championship tonight. From the far end of Freedom Hall heading to the winner's circle, Seal and Kenneth Wheeler of Keswick, Virginia. Congratulations. Not only the owners, ladies and gentlemen, but the breeders as well. This beautiful young filly is sired by Exalted Effect. And out of the dam, Champion Pucker Up. What's up for the Wheelers and Smith Lilly to capture our top prize and the prize money for the win of $7,890. Second in this good group goes to 1,021. 1021 carries off that red ribbon. Here's Lady Elizabeth Cole. Cabots Creek Incorporated, Max Meadows, Virginia. Bobby Dunn, J.D. Gardner with nice lead. Sired by Cole out of Lady of War. They finish in second. Third goes to entry 291 tonight. Back number 291, here's Rocket Man. Darrell Case, joined by Brett Day for Gray Ridge and Willowbank Farm. Sired by Undulatus Nutcracker out of the mare Torrential. 291 will finish in third and collect a check for $1,973. Fourth is entry 1629. Mech number 1629 into the fourth spot. This is Just Once. Susan P. Warzala out of Cedarburg, Wisconsin. Beautiful entry, sired by Arrowhead's Once in a Lifetime, and out of the mare Unspoken Intentions. Just Once with a nice trip into fourth, $1,184. Fifth to entry 470. Back number 470, here's Tony Goldwyn. Cavallo Ventures, LLC of Boston, Massachusetts. Tony Goldwyn, sired by Callaway's Bluesman out of Redan's Vivacious, and will finish in fifth. Sixth to entry 352. Here's the entry of the MBA Equestrians Incorporated of Willowbrook, Illinois. It's Wolf on Main Street, one of 6, led by Antonio Hernandez, sired by Undulata's Nutcracker out of champion Carrie's Moonraker, finishing up in 6th. 7th is entry 1975. For the 7th award in our class, 1975, it's Faraway Party Animal, Peter Hugo of Shelbyville. Party Animal, sired by S.A. Tomcat and Out of the Mare Party Shoes in 2-7. The 8th and final ribbon winner will be entry 1334. Here's Revival Time. Paul W. Diekman of Columbia, Missouri. Revival Time, sired by Gothic Revival of Celine Dion, Martin and Ryan Teeter. Present the entry for the 8th and final award. Special thanks to B.B. Alcott and to Carl Holden for joining us, and a nice salute to a field of 26 as the balance of this nice class heads out some outstanding babies. Future of the American saddlebred business very, very strong with this group of babies. A unanimous win for Smith Lilly and the Wheeler family, owners and breeders out of Keswick, Virginia, sired by Exalted Effect out of the Great Mare champion Pucker Up. Smith Lilly, yes sir, great way to start. What's up? Wins for the babies tonight. Give the babies just a moment to make it up that chute, clear that area for Buddy Wagner. Buddy Wagner does a great job for us in the paddock, keeping everybody straight, everybody safe as well. So standing by, he's ready. Steve Buttleman makes his living at Churchill Downs, works at Keeneland as well. Sounds a call for all of the races. You may remember him the best from the Kentucky Derby, first Saturday in May. He's the man who calls the Derby horses to the track. Steve? First of our County Fair Championships on a Sunday night, opening night of the 2014 World's Championship Horse Show. Our fine harness horses from the County Fair Circuit will settle a score. Looks like a total of 8 tonight. Our judges' evaluation for the Fine Harness Championship, the County Fair entries, 75% of our judges' score will be based on performance, presence, quality, and manners, 25% on conformation. As our Fine Harness entries join us new this year to raise funds for the American Saddlebred Horse Association, Youth Scholarships is the barn decorating contest. Already spent the time to make the beautiful. Now the American Saddlebred Horse Association Youth Committee members will come around to judge on Wednesday. What a nice group we've gathered. It's the first of our performance championships. This for the County Fair Championship. We are underway and showing at a Park Trot Please. Barbie Smith, New Orleans, Louisiana, handles the call. Park Trot. Show your horse, please. Show your horse. Drivers, thank you very much. Down to the animated walk, please. Settle down with the harness horses. We'd like to thank Trey and Emily Lee, their Prospect Lane Incorporated of Versailles, Kentucky, for sponsoring our County Fair Fine Harness Championship. At the animated walk, please. Drivers on the reverse and maintain the animated walk, please. We will make the turn for home now, but ask you to continue at the animated walk. Two very nice special trophies, the Champion Preferred American Memorial Challenge Trophy and a trophy in honor and loving memory of Donna O'Keefe. All of that going to the County Fair World's Champion. We'll be showing it a park trot, please. Now drivers, step up to the park trot. Show your horse, please. Show your horse. Drivers, we'll ask you to return now to the park trot, please. Back to the park trot. And drivers, your attention for just a moment. Lining up using both sides of centering, please. Let's be careful now as we move to the lineup. Right on in with Mr. Fry at the in-gate end and Mr. Baker and Mr. Whitley down at the presentation end of our show ring. Beautiful class. This from the County Fair Division. For the fine harness horses, headers are welcome now. Everybody's in. We're all lined up. Trey and Emily Lee, Prospect Lane Incorporated of Versailles, sponsoring the $2,000 Kentucky County Fair Fine Harness Championship. For those wondering, the qualifications for the County Fair classes in the Fine Harness Division, the Fine Harness horses must show in 5 classes at 5 horse shows in the same section that are member horse shows of the Kentucky Association of Fairs and Horse Shows. Beauty and elegance from our Fine Harness Division with the athletic ability for the County Fair Championship. Great sounds of Gene Ride taking us right up to the presentation of our County Fair champion in the Fine Harness Division. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank Trey and Emily Lee, Prospect Lane Incorporated of Versailles, Kentucky, for their class sponsorship here tonight. Special trophies include the Champion Preferred American Memorial Challenge Trophy, donated by the Jeff Bartlett family, to be won 3 consecutive times by the same horse for permanent possession. In addition, a trophy in honor and loving memory of Donna D. O'Keefe by Michael O'Keefe, Gerald and Amanda O'Keefe Murchison of Bedford, New Hampshire. Amanda and Jill Murchison join us in that winner's enclosure now for that trophy. Winner of this championship just 1 year ago, it was Costa Nostra, the entry of the Golden Creek Farms of Simpsonville. There'll be a new county fair champion coming up. Presentation of our Fine Harness champion from the County Fair Division. Coming up in just a moment, we mentioned the special trophies, the Champion Preferred American and the trophy in honor, loving memory of Donna O'Keefe of New Hampshire. The trophy donor in this class, Mrs. Marie Stouffer of Louisville. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the County Fair Fine Harness World Champion. That honor tonight heads back to Cox's Creek, Kentucky. Merrill Murray and Cosmic Charm are the County Fair Fine Harness champions. Cosmic Charm, wearing 1561, owned by the Grandvin Stables LLC of Cox's Creek, Kentucky. Our County Fair champion tonight, sired by Powerful Charm LCC, out of the mare Tornadoes in a Heartbeat. Merrill Murray, the winner. Second in this class, the Reserve World Champion. That will be 917. Here's Samurai Lady. Sired by Samur out of Constantina. Peter Palmer with a great drive for Carl T. Fisher Jr. of Louisville. To finish in third, entry number 301, here's Tory Birch. With the ownership of Elizabeth Garib of Birmingham, Alabama. Brett Day on the lines. Tory Birch, sired by Design, out of the Champion Fine Harness mare, Harlem Santa Fe. Fourth, the white ribbon to entry 1040. Here's Costa Nostra. Entry is owned by Don Phyllis Brookshire of Raleigh, North Carolina. County Fair champion a year ago, sired by the Harlem Renaissance, and out of the mare, the Golden Bow. Fifth to 789, it's Simbara's Living Legend. Christine Broder drives the Split Decision LLC entry, sired by the great Merchant Prince and out of Broodmare Hall of Fame mare, Denmark's Radiant Society. Sixth to entry 628, here's La Renaissance. Joyce A. Cashman, Dunlap, Illinois, sired by Belrev's Renaissance Man out of I'm So Special with Danette Musselman. 7 to 1179, here's Calrama's Too Hot to Handle. Marsha Johns of Louisville, sired by Exalted Effect and out of the mare Fever with Morgan Reiser. Rounding out the ribbons for the County Fair horses tonight, 8th goes to 275. Here's WS Call Me Caddy. Susan G. Bartlett, Owensboro, Kentucky, sired by Catalyst out of Callaway's Courtesy Call. Here he comes, the County Fair Fine Harness World Champion. It's 1561. It's Cosmic Charm. Merrill Murray, the whip for the Grandvin Stables of Cox's Creek. A world champion sired by Powerful Charm and out of Tornadoes in a Heartbeat. For your catalog, 1561, the world champion, followed by 917, 301, 1040 will finish in fourth. then 789, 628, 1179, and 275. First of our sweepstakes classes for the 4-year-olds, their 3-gated class with 8 will be in next. That's the call for class number 3 on opening night. Hope you're enjoying Sunday night at the World's Championship, and welcome, by the way, to the Kentucky State Fair. American Settlement Registry Sweepstakes, the 4-year-old walk trot. Field of 8 as that gate swings closed, and we will call our class to order. Jack Noble will handle the call of our 4-year-old 3-gated class. He'll be joined by Barbie Smith and Jim Taylor. Jack Noble calls for the Park Trot, please. Park Trot. Competing for $13,738 in our sweepstakes program. Also a 2014 Breeders' Award program. Riders, thank you. Now walk, please. Down to the walk, please. Canter, please. Canter. Riders, thank you. Walk, please. Down to the walk, please. Sweepstakes for the 4-year-old. 3-gated entries on the reverse. Second direction now, showing it a park trot, please, for the sweepstakes title and $5,495 for that top call. We're second way at a park trot. Cavallo Ventures of Boston, Massachusetts, presenting the trophy in our sweepstakes class tonight. Thank you. Now walk, please. Down to the walk, please. Finish up now with the canter. Canter, please. Thank you. Walk, please. Down to the walk, please. Riders, thank you very much. A nice job with the 4-year-old three-gated horses. We're calling for the lineup from Mr. Baker, Mr. Fry, and Mr. Whitley right on down the straightaway, in and all lined up. Confirmation will play a major role in our sweepstakes evaluation tonight. Entries will be asked to move to the lineup. We'll ask the attendants to hold your positions, please. Riders, thank you. In and lined up, please. Right on in, if you would. Attendants in, please, and saddles now will be coming off as our confirmation phase of our sweepstakes class for the three-gated American Saddlebreds. Total of $13,738 per class for those competing in the 4-year-old division of our sweepstakes. Winner will receive just under $5,500, and we pay down to fifth. Review the breeding of our entries as well. We'll review the entries as our judges make that walk. We'll begin with 1471. It's Undulata's Simbara. Entry is owned by Diane Semler Caymans of Pinellas Park, Florida. Sired by Undulata's Nutcracker out of Got a Secret with Neil Visser. We'll continue with the breeding now, and not necessarily in the order the judges are walking. A little quick tonight, but 619 is Drizzle. Drizzle is owned by Kathy S. Capsuto Trust of Shelbyville. Sired by I'm a New Yorker and out of the mare, champion Dancing Up a Storm. 725 is Be Me. For the Maple Hill Farms in Monticello, Minnesota, Mike Tunstall rides the entry. Sired by Undulata's Nutcracker out of Memories, Jezebel. 951, Redan's Fantastic Design for Shields and Associates out of Newburgh, Indiana, sired by Designed out of Redan's Falling Leaves. Penny Ryle, ridden by Chris Reiser for Carolyn G. Stewart of Chicago, sired by Undulata's Nutcracker out of Sweet Illusion. 1481, here's a Right Up Here for Ashley Wilson Hammer of Smithfield, sired by At Night out of Clearly Titled Dawn Bridges Rides. And entry 1701 to round out our field tonight, or the second of two, is Sir Surreal. Sired by Sir William Robert out of Harlem's Irish Lass for the Ashland Farms. 1980 is our final entry. That's Royal Rooster. Entry of Shield and Associates out of Newburgh, Indiana. Sired by Nutcracker out of Dance the Dance BH. Riders up, please. Riders up.
No, sir.
Presentation of our sweepstakes class from the 4-year-old age group in our 3-gated division. The trophy donors in this class, Cavallo Ventures, LLC, their home base of Boston, Massachusetts. Mark Strong, along with Paulo Martinez, will join us in the winner's circle. As I mentioned, $13,738, the estimated payout for the 4-year-old sweepstakes in each division. So the 3-gated horses, the winner tonight will be receiving $5,495. We welcome to the winner's circle, top call in the sweepstakes class for the 4-year-old walk trots. It is a unanimous decision for Sir Surreal and Todd Miles. The Ashland Farms, LLC of Simpsonville, Kentucky, Sir Surreal Todd Miles wins a unanimous decision. This entry sired by Sir William Robert out of Harlem's Irish Lass, $5,495. Second in this class, the reserve champion is 1471. Here's Undulata's Simbara, sired by Undulata's Nutcracker out of Got a Secret. Neil Visser rides the entry for Diane Sembler Caymans of Pinellas Park, Florida. Third, and a check for $2,748. That goes to entry 1980. Here's Royal Rooster. Shields and Associates Incorporated of Newburgh, Indiana, started by Undulata's Nutcracker out of Dance the Dance of BH for third. Fourth, the white ribbon tonight to $725. Here's Be Me. Maple Hill Stables, LLC, out of Minnesota. Another entry, sired by Undulata's Nutcracker, out of Memories Jezebel, Mike Tunstall, up now for fourth. Fifth is $994, it's Penny Ryle. Carolyn G. Stewart of Chicago, Illinois. Sired by Undulata's Nutcracker, out of Sweet Illusion, they finish in fifth. Sixth is entry 619, it's Drizzle. Thomas J. Santafera for Kathy S. Capsuto Trust of Shelbyville, sired by I'm a New Yorker, out of the Mayor Champion Dancing Up a Storm, LCC. Seventh in our class is 1481. It's right up here. Ashley Wilson Hammer of Smithfield, sired by At Night, out of Clearly Titled with Don Bridges. Rounding out the ribbons, eighth in our class is 951. Here's Redan's Fantastic Design. Second entry in our class under the ownership of Shields and Associates. This by design out of Redan's Falling Leaves. 951 is eighth. Doug Shiflett, Howie Schaunsberg, ready for that victory pass as we salute the sweepstakes winner from the 4-year-old 3-gated division, carrying off the top prize and $5,495. It is a unanimous win for Sir Surreal for the Ashland Farms LLC of Simpsonville, Kentucky, sired by Sir William Robert out of Harlem's Irish Lass. Order finish for your catalog this way. 1701 is the world champion, followed by 1471, 1980, 725 is fourth, then 994, 619, 1481, and 951. First visit from the ponies here on Sunday night. Here's the call for the harness ponies. Steve Buttleman with a call for class number 4, another of our county fair championships. This for the harness ponies, brought to you tonight by class sponsor Tony Nastali out of Downers Grove, Illinois. Trophy to our county fair world champion will be offered by Jordan Isgreg of Mount Washington. Total of 3 to show. One to come now. Watch that gate if you would, please. We are underway with the harness ponies, the long-tail ponies for the county fair championship, showing at the Park Trot, please. Park Trot. Show your pony, please. Drivers, show your pony. Return now to the Park Trot, please. Showing once again at the Park Trot. Drivers, beautifully done. The first direction will call for the reverse. Just 2 gates for the county fair harness ponies for the championship. They'll work both directions at the Park Trot and the command of Show Your Pony. Tony Nasali, Downers Grove, Illinois, sponsoring for the long-tail ponies. Show your pony, please. Show your pony. Ladies, thank you very much. A beautiful job with the harness ponies at the gate end of our Freedom Hall. We'd like to welcome you to center ring and the lineup. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 outstanding long-tail ponies. How about a nice round of applause for a beautiful class here on Sunday night? Right on in now. Headers, right in, please. Beautiful sounds of Gene Wright for the week here in Louisville, Kentucky at the World's Championship Horse Show. Gene, thank you. Results have now become official for the $2,000 Kentucky County Fair Harness Pony Championship. Our class tonight has been brought to you by Tony Nastali of Downers Grove, Illinois. Trophy donor in this class, Jordan Isgrigg of Mount Washington, Kentucky. Joining us in the winner's circle for the presentation to our County Fair World Champion will be Harriet Butcher along with Jordan Isgrigg. Winner here just a year ago, it was Kilbro's Code Red, the entry owned by our sponsor, Tony Nastali. Drivers, out of that lineup, to your left for the winner, we welcome to the winner's circle the world champion for the County Fair Harness Ponies tonight. It is 1441. Here's last call. Mary Gaylord McLean of Simpsonville, Kentucky. The Viceroy tonight, last call. Sired by Mastercraft's Stargazer LF and out of Malabar's Femme Fatale. Bred by Charles Porter Jr. Reserve County Fair honors to entry 453. This is Heartland Expectation. Karen Fricky for the Fricky Farms of Shelbyville. Expectation sired by Dunhaven Awesome Creation out of Heartland Beauty for reserve. And third, that goes to 449. Here's Impress My Daddy. Juliet E. McDonald of Travelers Rest, South Carolina, sired by Mr. Hawkeye out of Albalarm Distinctive Lady. Juliet McDonald drives for third. Special thanks to Harriet Butcher and Jordan Isgrigg for being with us for the presentation to Mary McLean. And last call, they carry off the County Fair title. We salute the County Fair World Champion from the Harness Pony Division, Mary Gaylord McLean, and last call for the Golden Creek Farm of Simpsonville, sired by Mastercraft Stargazer and out of Malabar's Femme Fatale. 1441 for the title, followed by 453 and 449. Opening night continues another of the County Fair Championship. This, our County Fair Three-Gated Championship. Steve Buttleman with a call for class number 6 as we continue along through our opening presentation, the halfway mark of our 12 class card here on Sunday night. The three-gated American Saddlebreds will compete for the Kentucky County Fair Championship. Our class tonight brought to you by Fennell's Horse Supplies of Lexington, Kentucky. There'll be a dozen, a total of 12. Qualify for the three-gated County Fair Championship here at Louisville. These walk trots must show in 8 classes within 5 horse shows in the same section that, once again, are member horse shows of the Kentucky Association of Fairs and Horse Shows. Nice group for the County Fair Championship. We'll be showing at a park trot, please. Park trot. Thank you, riders. Down to the walk, please. Back to the walk. Canter, please. Finishing up first direction for the three-gated horses at the canter. Thank you. Down to the walk, please. Settle down with the walk trots. Back to the walk. On the reverse with our County Fair Championship, three-gated horses, second direction if you would, at the Park Trot. Find your favorite. Come to the horse show tonight. We're second way at a Park Trot. That will do. Down to the walk, please. Canter, please. Canter. Now walk, please. Down to the walk, please. Riders, thank you very much for the County Fair World Championship in the three-gated division. We'll ask you to move right on into the lineup. Special thanks to Fennell's Horse Supplies of Lexington, Kentucky for sponsoring this County Fair Championship. In and all lined up, please. Riders, thank you very much. A beautiful class from the Kentucky County Fair with $2,000 in added prize money. Hope you enjoyed the three-gated County Fair Championship. Brought to you tonight by Fennell's Horse Supplies of Lexington, Kentucky. Judges' evaluation in our County Fair Championship based 75% on performance, presence, quality, and manners, and the remaining 25% on total conformation. As I mentioned, they must have shown 8 times at 5-member shows of the Kentucky Association of Fairs and Horse Show. Barbara and Willoughby, along with the Pease, along with Jay Les Pease of Louisville, will join us in the winner's circle. They are the trophy donors in this class. The trophy given in memory of the great champion Hocus Pocus Dominokus. The winner of this class just a year ago was the Nutcracker Prince, the entry owned by Tina Stodd. Time to meet the winner and world champion tonight of the County Fair for the three-gated horses. Top Call, the world title, 981. Here's Sequilles Menelo. Sequilles Menelito. Susan Hanna's entry out of Johns Creek, Georgia. And Derek Westbrook rides the County Fair world champion, sired by Undulata's Nutcracker, out of the nice mare Mandala Remembered for the win. Reserve honors in this good class going to entry 1557. Here's Leatherwood's All Smiles. Branson and Denise Patch, Matthews, North Carolina. Entry sired by Belrev's Renaissance Man out of Wind Fantasy, bred by Leatherwood Farm, ridden by Stephanie Sedlacco for the reserve title. Third is entry 812, 812. It's the entry of Melinda Moore of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Melinda rides Rose Lane's Kiss Me All Over, sired by Shamrock Blue Thunder, and out of Madeira's Sweet Farewell. 812 is third. Fourth to entry 913, here's Honky Tonky. Carl T. Fisher Jr. along with Linda Faber of Louisville, sired by the Spanish Tango out of I'm Hot Stuff. Charlotte Kurtz in the irons for fourth. Fifth going to 989, it's Elegante. Cheryl Friedman, Baton Rouge, Florida. Sired by Undulata's heir apparent out of the beautiful mare Champion Passion, Elegante, with Chris Reiser. Will finish now in fifth. Sixth tonight, that goes to entry 1017. Here's Rose Lane's Starry, Starry Night. Merrill Madgley of Papillion, Nebraska, sired by Sir Silver Knight out of Callaway's Blue Jet with Lionel Ferreira. Seventh to entry 1414, here's Like a Boss. Leah Hurst, sired by the Revivalist out of Heroes Emotion to finish in seventh. And the eighth award, rounding out the ribbons, that's entry number 307 tonight. Here's Make a Selection. Ralph Bailiff's entry of Newmarket, Tennessee, sired by Select Stock out of Sanford with Lisa Bible to finish up now in eighth. Nice round of honor for the world champion from the County Fair Division of our three-gated American Saddlebreds from the state of Georgia, sired by Undulata's Nutcracker out of Mandela Remembered, Derek Westbrook. Congratulations. It's Sequilles Manolito, County Fair champion. For your catalog, this way for the County Fair class, 981 for the World's Championship, followed by 1557, 812, 913 will finish in fourth, then 989, 1017, 1414, and 307. Another of our sweepstakes classes for the 4-year-olds tonight. We present their fine harness sweepstakes with a total of 4 to show. Many talents of Steve Buttleman handling the call for class number 7 here on Sunday night. We continue with our American Saddlebred Registry Sweepstakes presentation of the 4-year-olds graduating class from our Sweepstakes division in this, their fine harness competition. We are underway and will be showing at the Park Trot, please. Barbie Smith will handle the call of our class. She'll be joined by Jack Noble, Jim Taylor as well, rounding out our 3-judge panel. Show your horse, please. Show your horse. Thank you, drivers. Down to the animated walk, please, with the 4-year-olds down to the walk. On the reverse now, with the fine harness entries, reverse and continue at the walk, please. Showing it a Park Trot, please. Park Trot. Total purse of $13,738 for the 4-year-old sweepstakes entries. Nice group of harness horses showing at a Park Trot. Show your horse, please. Show your horse. Drivers, thank you. Back to the Park Trot, please. And at the gate end of Freedom Hall, we'll ask you to turn into the lineup, please. Right on in now, all lined up with the fine harness entries from the 4-year-old sweepstakes division. Headers are welcome now. Headers are right in, please. From the American Saddlebred Registry, our 4-year-old sweepstakes class featuring the fine harness American Saddlebreds. They have worked both directions of the ring at the Park Trot and the command of Show Your Horse. They will be judged on manners, performance, presence, quality, and conformation. Trophy donor in this class, Cavallo Ventures, LLC of Boston, Massachusetts. Joining us for the presentation, we welcome Mark Strong, Paulo Martinez, representing Cavallo Ventures, LLC. In addition, the W.L. Sigmund Perpetual Trophy will also go to our 4-year-old sweepstakes champion. Winning numbers featured now from class number 7, the complete order of finish for the American Saddlebred Registry Sweepstakes class. This, the 4-year-old division for the fine harness entries. Trophy donated by Cavallo Ventures, LLC of Boston, Massachusetts. Once again, we'd like to thank Mark Strong, Paulo Martinez to join us in the winner's circle. We also will present to our champion the WL Sigmund Perpetual Trophy. On the way down to the far end to our presentation area, it is with the unanimous support that we welcome to the winner's circle Sergeant Pepper and Melinda Moore to be the world champions tonight. All three judges agree it is 8-1-5 for your catalog. Officially, it's Bell Rev's Sergeant Pepper. Entry is owned by Melinda Moore of Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, and Sergeant Pepper sired by champion Call Me Ringo out of New York's Crown Jewel. Bell Rev Farm, the breeder. Second in the class, the reserve champion will be entry 1972. Here's Rose Arbor's Valentino. Under the ownership of Joellen Fisher Blunt of Lexington, she's the breeder as well. Valentino sired by Undulato's Nutcracker out of Tornado's Tidal Wave, Dina Lopez. And third goes to 1074. Here's Grand Gesture. Entry of Michelle M. Springelmeyer, Bettendorf, Iowa, sired by Undulato's Heir Apparent out of Sugar Pie Honey with Rick Wallen. Melinda, for the winning drive tonight, a check for $5,495, all part of our sweepstakes payout per class of $13,738. Melinda Moore, congratulations, the sweepstakes 4-year-old fine harness champion. Bred by Bell Rev, owned by Melinda Moore, sired by Call Me Ringo, a great harness horse and out of New York's Crown Jewel. Here's Bell Rev's Sergeant Pepper, unanimously down victory lane. 8:15, 1972, and 1074. Possibly the most famous call of all for the horse business. It is the call to the post. Steve Buttleman, thank you very much, sir. Blevins Farm out of Bowling Green, Kentucky. They sponsor, bring you tonight the County Fair Roadster Pony Championship. We'll have a nice group with a total of 9. County Fair's competitive throughout the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and the Roadster Pony division always very tough. Jack Noble will handle the call, dictating the flow of our Roadster Pony County Fair Championship. Barbie Smith, Jim Taylor will voice their opinions as well. Watch that gate if you would, please. Here they come, Roadster Ponies for the County Fair Championship. Welcome, drivers. We are underway and working first at the jog. County Fair Roadster Pony Championship at the jog, and jog only, please. Step up one time, let's go road gate, please. Second gear for the ponies now. Find your favorite, make some noise for them. County Fair Championship is up for grabs at the road pony. And work at ease down to the jog, please. Back to the jog, and time has been called. Work at ease if you would, time is out. Timeout charge to 14:51. 1451. For the balance of our class, just an adjustment now. We'll be back underway in just a moment. Adjustment has been made. The attendant has exited the ring, and we're back underway. We'll show at the jog, please. Drivers, back underway at the jog. Step up now, road gate, please. Road gate. Thank you. Return to the jog, please. Drivers, back to the jog. On the reverse with the roadster ponies, second direction now, drivers at a jog and jog only, please. Just getting warmed up, that first direction. This is the direction we will show it a jog, road gate, and then we'll call for speed. So get ready to make some noise and encourage our county fair ponies. They are second way at the jog. Blevins Farm out of Bowling Green, Kentucky, sponsoring a nice championship for the county fair ponies. Shift gears just one time. Let's go road gate, please. Road gate. Yes, sir. Second gear. We're about to turn them loose, so get ready to cheer them on now. A nice championship for the road ponies. All right, Louisville fans, cheer them on. Here they come. Drive on with the road ponies. That's the spirit. Make some noise for them tonight. They love to hear from you around that turn and down the straightaway. Who's the county fair champion? Whoa, grab a hold, drivers. Whoa, back to the jog, please. Drivers, thank you very much. A very nice championship from the Roadster Pony Division at the gate end of Freedom Hall. We'll ask you to collect and gather as we've called for the lineup. Certainly hope you enjoyed class number 8 here on opening night, Sunday night at the Kentucky State Fair and the World's Championship Horse Show for the American Saddlebreds, our hackney and harness ponies as well. The roadster ponies featured in class number 8 and brought to you this Sunday night by the Blevins Farm of Bowling Green, Kentucky. $2,000 in added prize money for the county fair entries tonight. As I mentioned, they must show in 8 classes at 5 member shows of the Kentucky Association of Fairs and Horse Shows. Trophy donor in this class, in fact, is the Kentucky Association of Fairs and Horse Shows in Somerset, Kentucky. Just a year ago, 2013, the county fair champion was Heartland Flurry, the entry owned by Jerry W. Cummins. Time to meet the county fair champion from the Roadster Pony Division. Ladies and gentlemen, all 3 judges agree. I bet you will as well. Meredith, it's 418 champion, Thunderation. Great drive for Meredith Steinauer out of Madison, Wisconsin. Champion Thunderation, sired by High Life Limited. Out of the mare OO and bred by Lee Dunn. Reserve in this county fair championship tonight will be entry 1451. Here's Regal's Night Show LF. Mary Gaylord McLean of the Golden Creek Farm of Simpsonville. Reserve champion, sired by Dunhaven Regal Attraction out of Romeo Sweet Sugar LF. Jeff McLean in those blue and silver striped. Third to entry 439, back number 439. Here's Heartland Painted Creation. Jane Romano of Falmouth, Massachusetts, sired by Dunhaven Awesome Creation out of Dunhaven Painted Rose. Finish up now in third. Fourth to entry 1050. Here's Regal's Special Effort. The entry of Sherry Frankel Deal out of Tomball, Texas. Melissa Moore in the bike, sired by Dunhaven Regal Attraction out of Conqueror's Ms. Bo Peep. Fifth to entry 1915. Fifth in our championship, that's Heartland Electra. Terry McCowan of Thomas of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, and driven by Connie Smith, sired by Heartland Equality out of Heartland Peekaboo. Six to entry number 309 as we continue along. Lisa Bible for LND Consultants of Tennessee. Sheriff Andy, sired by Heartland, head of the class out of Heartland Victorious. Seventh in the County Fair Championship goes to 1721. Here's Regal's Bandolero. Beth Jones entry, sired by Dunhaven Regal Attraction out of Banditos Reflection LF with Travis Smith. And the 8th award, that's 841. Back number 841 to round out the ribbons. It's Seamare Traveler, Joanne Fair of Delaware, Ohio. Sired by Dunhaven Truly Awesome out of Heartland, Miss America. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we salute Meredith all the way around, if you would please, our County Fair Roadster Pony champion. This is Meredith Steinauer, and what a nice story tonight. This great pony, Thunderation, is 17 years of age. His final show ring appearance right here, right now. He goes out a world champion as a 17-year-old pony. By the way, a unanimous world champion for the final time down victory lane. This is champion Thunderation, Meredith Steinauer, bred by Lee Dunn. Congratulations on a great career. Enjoy retirement. Order of finish like this for the ponies: 418 unanimously, followed by 1451, 439, 1050 was fourth, 1915, 309, 1721, and 841. Steve Buttleman with a call for class number 9. Tonight, the American Celebrant Registry. It's the futurity of Kentucky. We welcome in the Yearlings to show. Total of 16. Here's the first of. First in the order of go. It's 783, Sir C. Thomas from the Dogwood Farm, JRH LLC out of Dallas, Georgia. Daryl Case. Along with Roman Marcos presenting Sir C. Thomas, 783, first of 16. First of 16 for the Yearling division, $15,781 will be awarded to our top 6 ribbon winners. Appearing next in our program for the Yearlings will be entry 345. Stepping onto the green shavings here in Freedom Hall is 345. It's MBA's Silver Sapphire. MBA Equestrians Incorporated of Willowbrook, Illinois. Antonio Hernandez with Silver Sapphire for the MBA Equestrians 345. Joining us now will be entry 1570. 1570, here's Elegantly Beautiful. Julie Jones of Danville, Kentucky. Brian Chappell leads the entry. Rebove with the assist. This is 1570, Elegantly Beautiful. Fourth to appear, a field of 16 expected for a nice group of futurity yearlings today. This is entry 1610, 1610. This is 1610, here's Maya Kalani Maya. The entry owned by Wendy Winstead of Baghdad, Kentucky. J.D. Gardner presents the entry. Maya Kalani Maya, 1610. Here's 638, Walter Way's Think Big. Larry Hartzog, owned entry of Castlewood, Virginia. Smith Lilly presents 638, Walter Way's Think Big. Sixth in the order, field of 16 expected, wearing 344. This is the Yearling, owned by the MBA Equestrians Incorporated of Willowbrook, Illinois. MBA's Just About Time. Antonio Hernandez leads 344. Here's the seventh in the order now. We introduce entry 1200, 1200. 1200 is Patrick Jane. Entry is owned by Tim M. Cherry and Sandy Backer on Columbia, Missouri. Trey Lee leads the entry. Patrick Jane is 1200. Showing next, entry 1117. 1117 is Time. Time is owned by the Blythewood Farms LLC, based in Cleveland, Tennessee. Ramon Gomez leads Time, 1117. Judges' evaluation now of the 9th in the order. It's 347. Another entry from Illinois-based MBA Equestrians Incorporated. This is MBA's Royal Time. Antonio Hernandez leads the entry. Here's 347. Entry number 326 will make a Freedom Hall appearance next from the Hickory Knoll Farm LLC of Belvedere, Illinois. Benedito and Peter Mace, 326. '11th in a field of 16 will be entry 1765. Joining us next, here's I'm Your Fella. Stephanie Overman Lawrence out of Nashville, North Carolina. Richard Harris leads the entry 1765. So Freedom Hall evaluation now for entry 360. 360, that is the number issued to Duxbury Debutante. The entry is owned by Amy's Acres Show Horses LLC out of Crystal Lake, Illinois. Antonio Hernandez leads the entry 360, Duxbury Debutante. Waiting the arrival now of the 13th in a field of 16 for the American Settlement Registry Futurity of Kentucky. This is our yearling competition. This is entry 1320, 1320. It's Miss Ravenna. Jancy Lucan's entry of Ravenna, New York. Jason Von Belmoos leads the entry. Miss Ravenna's 1320. Showing for you next, entry 1609. 1609, it's Kahlua Bay. Wendy Winstead owned entry of Baghdad, Kentucky. Wendy Winstead along with J.D. Gardner. Kahlua Bay is 1609. A set of car keys turned into the trophy table. They were found in the north wing. We believe they are a Tennessee registered rental car. It is a black Dodge Journey, registered in Tennessee, a rental car. Those keys would be available for you at the trophy desk. First of two remaining now. Entry 357 will be the first of. It's Fancy Shades of Blue SS. Under the ownership of Tony Nastali of Downers Grove, Illinois, and Antonio Hernandez with Fancy Shades of Blue SS. Showing is 357. Sixteenth and final entry for the yearlings here on Sunday night. This is 316. Here's Chase, What Matters. Harry Buttermead of Brooklyn, Ontario, Canada. Jessica Moctezuma along with Peter Mace presenting our final entry for the yearlings, Chase What Matters. All 16 have been evaluated individually. Our judges now will take that walk, a final look, any second and maybe third impressions of the entries. We'll have the collective results from this group coming up in just a moment. As we await our judges' cards and the presentation of the Yearling Futurity class here on Sunday night, I would like to let you know that the American Saddlebred Horse Association is very pleased to recognize Prospect, Kentucky's Carl T. Fisher as its first member of the day here at the World's Championship Horse Show. That's right, a nice round of applause for Mr. Fisher, if you would. His Meadow Lake farm has long been synonymous with breeding, developing, showing, and selling several of the industry grades. Avid exhibitor in his early years, one of Carl's favorite horses was champion Sam McGee, winner of the amateur three-gated World's Championship class in both 1953 and in 1954. Over the years, Carl has been associated with trainers such as Garland and Frank Bradshaw, Frank McConnell, Jim Kohler, Bob Whitney, Ellis Wagner, and for the past 18 years, Peter Palmer. Carl's passion for the American Saddlebred has been evident through his breeding program, which has spanned some 65 years. Some of Meadow Lake's more recent products include the top fine harness performer and breeding stallion, champion the King of High Point, and Broodmare Hall of Fame mare Poor Ruby Red Dress, who was the dam of World Grand Champion Jim Crack and World Champion Trink to Me Only. World Champions champion Family Jewels was also a Meadow Lake graduate, siring the homebred World's Grand Champion Champion Onion, World's Champion Tiger Lee, What a Jewel, the dam of World's Grand Champion Boucheron, and many pearls. Carl's vision and knowledge of bloodlines also produced World Champions Military Secret, Nuttin' Doin', She's Packin', My Silver Sea, Magic Fire Music, Buffont, and Bubble Bath, in addition to Reserve World Champions Honky Tonky and Battlefield. His service to the industry has included manager of the Newmarket Sale and the manager of the Rock Creek Horse Show, as well as being a member of the American Saddlebred Horse Association Breeders Committee, where he was instrumental in establishing the Broodmare Hall of Fame. A member of the World's Championship Horse Show Hall of Fame, Carl has also served on the Kentucky State Fair Advisory Board and Hall of Fame Committee, as well as the American Saddlebred Horse Association's Board of Directors. Carl, if you would, please stand for just a moment. 234, right there, ladies and gentlemen, a man who's dedicated a lifetime to the success of the American Saddlebreds, also the recipient just a few weeks ago of the Wakefield Scarce Friend of the Horse Show at the Shelbyville Horse Show. Mr. Fisher, thank you very much and congratulations. Presentation of the ribbon winners in the American Saddlebred Registry Futurity of Kentucky. It has been our yearling competition here tonight. Judged 50% on conformation and finish and 50% on way of going and natural action. The Simbara Cup Perpetual Trophy, donated by Dr. and Mrs. Simon Fredericks. Also the LCC Enterprises Yearling Futurity Challenge Trophy, repurchased and donated by Laura C. Cunningham of Las Vegas. He won 3 times by the same exhibitor for permanent possession. Trophy donor in this class, the Holly Tree Stables out of Kernersville, North Carolina. Joining us for the presentation will be Kylie Gasson, along with Carl Holden. It was Quinella a year ago for the Willowbank Farm to be our yearling champion. Winner for the yearlings here tonight, top call, and the prize money of $7,890. Our winner and champion, Patrick Jane, wears 1,200. Tim Cherry, Sandy Backer of Columbia, with Trey Lee leading the winner. PBF's Shriver This out of Gia to be our champion, a $7,890 payout. Second in this class goes to entry 638. Here's Walter Way's Think Big. Larry Hartstock of Castlewood, Virginia, started by Exalted Effect out of Think Milk with Smith Lily. Third to entry 1570. Here's Elegantly Beautiful. Julie Jones, Danville, Kentucky, started by Charmed and Bewitched out of Attachay's Born Beautiful. Brian Chappell, Marie Beauvais, 1570 is third. Fourth to entry 357 tonight. White ribbon tonight goes to 357. Here's Fancy Shades of Blue, SS. Tony Nastali, Downers Grove, Illinois, started by Callaway's Blue Norther out of Getting Fancy with Antonio Hernandez. Fifth to entry 347. Entry of the NBA Equestrians Incorporated of Willowbrook, Illinois, started by My Royal Charm. And out of the Mary Callaway's Rosemary in Time, Antonio Hernandez leads into fifth as well. Sixth to entry 316. Here's Chase What Matters. Gary Budmead of Brooklyn, Ontario, Canada, sired by The Last Dawn out of I'm a Hustler. Breeder, the Hickory Knoll Farm, Jessica Moctezuma, Peter Mace. Seventh is 783. Here's Sir C. Thomas, Dogwood Farm out of Dallas, Georgia. Sired by Sir William Robert out of Trudy Desmond, Darrell Case. And the eighth award, that goes to 344. Rounding out the ribbons, it's NBA's Just About Time, starred by NBA's Manhattan Shooting Star out of Callaway's Rosemary in Time. Another salute to the winner of the futurity class for the yearlings. It is a $7,890 trip down victory lane. If you're with us each and every year, this colt was reserve champion in the Weanling futurity just a year ago. It's Patrick Jane to be our champion here tonight. Order of finish like this: 1200 carries off the title, followed by 638, 1570. 357 will finish up this evening in fourth, then 347, 316, 783, and 344. Road horses for the County Fair Championship will show next.
You're not making any Paul Cates jokes yet. You're leaving me alone a little. I've been nice to you all year.
Steve Butterman with a call for the road horses. We have a total of 4 to join us for their County Fair Championship. It'll be fast and furious as we visit with the road horses, their championship tonight. Everybody's here, road horses. Glad you've joined us on Sunday night. We're underway officially and showing at the jog. Jog, please. Road gate, please. Road gate. Thank you. Down to the jog, please. Back to the jog. On the reverse, with the road horses, our speedsters make their way on the second direction now. Southern Venture, Incorporated of Simpsonville, Kentucky, sponsoring the County Fair Road Horse Championship. The John W. Nix Senior Perpetual Trophy and the Vernon Bettersworth Perpetual Trophy going to the County Fair champion. Drivers, second direction, if you would, at a jog and jog only, please. It's about to get exciting this second way. Find your favorite. Second gear time, drivers, road gate, please. Step up just one time, road gate. Good crowd tonight. Now it's your turn. Cheer them on. Here they go. Drive on with the road horses. That's a spirit around that turn down the straightaway. Here they go. One more time. Cheer for them tonight. Whoa, drivers, whoa, grab a hold. Good job with the County Fair horses. Right on in now at the gate end of Freedom Hall. We've called for the lineup. We'd like to thank Southern Venture, Incorporated of Simpsonville, for their continued support of the American Saddlebreds and our World's Championship Horse Show. Drivers, thanks, in and all lined up. Down to the gate end of Freedom Hall, if you would, please. Right on in. $2,000 in added prize money from the Road Horse Division, the County Fair Championship for the Speedsters, brought to you this Sunday night by Southern Venture Incorporated of Simpsonville. Special trophies in this division include the John W. Nix Sr. Perpetual Memorial Trophy, given by the John Nix Jr. family and the Robert Wilson family. In addition, the Vernon Bettersworth Perpetual Memorial Trophy, donated by his many friends. Trophy donor of the class has been the Lovely Farm Incorporated of Rockport, Indiana. Winner of this championship just a year ago, it was the entry of Jeffrey Purcell. It was Spellbound. We welcome to the winner's circle the County Fair Road Horse Champion. Taking that fast track to the winner's circle, it's 405. Here's Fast Track, the GRS, and Holly Hayes. Here she comes. Top order to win the County Fair Road Horse Championship. Fast Track GRS, owned by Lisa McMacken and Holly Hayes of Taylorsville, sired by Conway Hall out of Ambro Loon. Reserve honors tonight going to 1685. Here's Nothing Else Matters. Judy McNeish, Shelbyville, Kentucky. This entry is scarred by Arctic Sky out of Slabtown, Lady Love. Judy McNeish, congratulations, reserve tonight. Third is entry 1559. Here's the entry of Merrill Murray. It's Sudaquest. Entry owned by Tommy and Leon Richardson, Lenore City, Tennessee. Started by Northwest and Out of the Mare Inland. They finish in third. And fourth, that goes to 460. It's Magical Beginnings. Edmund and Candy Eversenti of Old Wick, New Jersey. Sired by Royal Ballard out of Gigi's Express. Ed Eversenti in the Black Silks will finish in fourth. Here they come down victory lane as the Road Horse champions from the County Fair Circuit. She'll take that left-hand turn. How about a nice round of applause? Cheer on. Down victory lane comes the Road Horse County Fair champion. It is Fast Track, GRS, and Holly Hayes. Rich Campbell trained entry. One more time for the champion. Here they go. Three classes remain. The final of our sweepstakes class for the 4-year-olds. There'll be a field of 11 for the 4-year-old sweepstakes for the 5-gated horses. After that, the Hackney Pony Championship and the County Fair 5-gated wrap up opening night. Glad you're with us. Steve Buttleman with a call for the sweepstakes entries in the 4-year-old age group and our 5-gated horses. Nice big field, total of 11. They'll work both directions of the ring, and saddles will be coming off. Confirmation always playing a major role in our futurity and our sweepstakes programs. Total of $13,738 will be offered per class for the 4-year-old entries. Barbie Smith will handle the call of our 5-gated class. She'll be joined by Jack Noble and Jim Taylor. We believe this to be our group, and we are underway now. We'll begin at the trot. 5-gated American Saddlebreds in their 4-year-old sweepstakes program class, brought to you by Cavallo Ventures of Boston. Showing it a trot. Riders, now walk please. Slow gate, please. Set up the 4-year-old entries tonight. And slow gate. Let him rack now. Rack on. Thank you. Down to the walk, please. Back to the walk now. Time has been called. Timeout officially charged to entry 6:37. Let's be careful. Time has been called. Charged to 6:37. I believe we've dropped a shoe here in our 4-year-old 5-gated. And the call goes out to our farrier here tonight. We welcome James Quorum to center ring. So a stoppage in activities with a shoe cast. Timeout charged to 637. Each exhibitor would be allowed one timeout throughout the competition of the particular class. 637. We mentioned the 2 classes remaining. The county fair for the Hackney ponies will join us next with a total of 3, and then that county fair 5-gated championship to close out Sunday night here at the 111th edition of the World's Championship Horse Show at the Kentucky State Fair. Tomorrow morning, a full slate of classes beginning sharply at 9 o'clock. And tomorrow night, the Junior 3-gated over Tuesday, the first of a wonderful collection of classes with a 6:30 start. If you do continue to work, we will ask you to work first direction only, working first way only. James Quorum, thank you very much. And we are just about to step up on the entry requiring the timeout. So officially that is charged to 637, and when we do call our class back to order, and time is out. Judges 613 has now requested and received permission. Gentlemen, open that gate. 613 judges has voluntarily withdrawn. So when the gate closes, we will call our class back to order now. We are first direction and showing at the walk, please. Back underway, first direction and showing at the walk. And now, canter. Canter, please. Thank you. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. On the reverse and showing at the trot, it's the 4-year-old sweepstakes class for the 5 gated horses. Second way and showing at a trot. Now walk, please. And to the walk. Slow gate, please. Set up the 4-year-olds tonight. And slow gate. $13,738 to be divided amongst the top 6 in our 5 gated class for the 4-year-olds. The wreck now, riders, wreck on. Thank you. Walk, please. Settle down with the gated horses. Back to the walk. Finish up with the canter. Canter, please. Riders, thank you. That will do. Down to the walk, please. We're calling for the lineup in class number 11, the American Saddlebred Registry, a 4-year-old sweepstakes for the 5 gated American Saddlebreds. We are in and all lined up. From Mr. Whitley, right on down the straightaway, Mr. Baker, Mr. Fry, the ringmaster's working Freedom Hall's performance here on Sunday night. Part of our Breeders' Award program as well.
He wants to start down here.
Attendance in place and saddles now will be coming off as judging for confirmation continues part of our judges' overall evaluation. Judges will begin at the gate end of Freedom Hall and will review the individual entries and their ownership and breeding for you. Part of our sweepstakes presentation here tonight. Judges walking up to that first horse in our sweepstakes class for the 4-year-old gaited horses. We'll introduce 204. This is Fox Grape's Blue Straight, the entry of the Fox Grape Farms Incorporated of Roanoke, Virginia. Tiffany Wheeler rides the entry, sired by Deep Blue out of Champion My Chanel. Our next stop will be entry 916. Here's Peony B. Peter Palmer aboard the entry owned by Carl T. Fisher Jr. of Louisville, sired by Deep Blue out of Petunia. 886 for the judges now is Wyatt DeHart and Calorama's Bluegrass Max. Jack Cumber of Waddy, sired by Calorama's Ultimate Choice out of Harlem's Bluegrass Bell. We visit with Trey Lee tonight, wearing 1894. It's NBA's Manhattan's Shooting Star, sired by I'm a New Yorker out of Champion Carey's Moonraker. Here's 1388. Here's Cat Can Do. David Rudder of Lexington. Daniel Lockhart's aboard the entry, sired by Catalyst out of She's in Style. 637 is next. Here's Slate for the Mercer Springs Farm, LLC of Princeton, West Virginia. Claire Karst rides the entry, sired by Mountain View's Heir to Fortune out of Brigadier's Wind Song. Here's 1018. It's Monington Mark of Distinction. Georgia Bulmer Ferreira, the owner in Simpsonville, sired by Mark of Charm out of the South African bred Limebank Radiant. 707 is next. Here's Just One Kiss. Mike McIntosh rides the entry, Whitinger entry out of Thorntontown, Indiana, sired by Callaway's Northern Kiss out of Starlight Express. Finishing up our tour with the judges is 648. Here's Nuttin' But Talk. Smith Lilly aboard the entry of Seal and Kenny Wheeler, Keswick, Virginia, sired by Undulata's Nutcracker out of Intoxicating Conversation. You've met all of the entries in our 4-year-old sweepstakes class from our 5-gated division. Riders up, please. Thank you, Steve. Riders up. Riders, thank you. You may retire down to the gate area, please. Winning numbers coming up. Complete order of finish for those showing in class number 11 here on opening night of the 111th annual edition of the American Saddlebred World's Championship Horse Show. The registry sweepstakes from the 4-year-old division for the 5-gated American Saddlebreds Very entertaining group, also presenting the Breeders' Award. Produced by the American Saddlebred Museum. $13,738 will be divided, with the winning entry receiving a check for $5,495. Trophy donor in this class has been Cavallo Ventures LLC of Boston, Massachusetts. Mark Strong, Paulo Martinez once again joins us. Winner just a year ago, it was the entry of the Fox Grape Farm. It was Fox Grapes, the Tiger Lily, owned by Fox Grape Farms Incorporated of Virginia. Winner tonight, it remains in Virginia, but at 648. Here's Kenny and Seal Wheeler's entry. Nothing but talk to win the 4-year-old 5-gated stake. Nothing but talk for Seal and Kenny Wheeler of Keswick, Virginia. Smith Lily rides the winning entry, started by Undulata's Nutcracker out of Intoxicating Conversation, $5,495 in prize money. Reserve in this division going to entry 1388. Here's Cat Can Do. David Rudder, Lexington, Kentucky, sired by Catalyst out of She's in Style. $4,121. Enthusiastic crowd for second. Third is entry 1894. It's MBA's Manhattan's Shooting Star. Margot Baird, Hinsdale, Illinois, sired by I'm a New Yorker out of the Mare Champion Carrie's Moonraker. $2,748 for third. Fourth goes to 886, 886. That's Calorama's Bluegrass Max, Jack Cumber of Waddy, Kentucky, sired by Calorama's Ultimate Choice out of Harlem's Bluegrass Belle and Wyatt DeHart. Fifth in our class to entry 204, here's Fox Grape's Blue Streak. For the Fox Grape Farms Incorporated of Roanoke, Virginia, sired by Deep Blue out of Champion My Chanel, Tiffany Wheeler is fifth. Sixth to entry 637, this is Slate. Entry of the Mercer Springs Farm in Princeton, West Virginia, started by Mountain View's Heir to Fortune out of Brigadier's Windsong in sixth. Seventh is entry 1018. It's Monington Mark of Distinction. Lionel Ferreira aboard the Georgia Bulmer Ferreira-owned entry, sired by Mark of Charm out of South African-bred Limebank Radiant. And the eighth award, that goes to 916. Back number 916. Here's Peony B. Carl Fisher entry of Louisville with Peter Palmer, starred by Deep Blue out of Petunia. Smith Lily, congratulations. A winning ride in the 4-year-old sweepstakes for the 5-gated American Saddlebreds, sired by Undulata's Nutcracker out of Intoxicating Conversation. Breeder Swanson and Jamsa LLC, Seal and Kenny Wheeler, congratulations. Keswick, Virginia, home to the 5-gated sweepstakes winner. For your catalog this way, 648 with the win, 1388. 1894, 886 is fourth, followed by 204, 637, 1018, and 916. First of two remaining on opening night.
She was in the ring somewhere. Huh?
One of many distinctive calls from Steve Buttleman. We enjoy his company here at the World's Championship. Steve has heralded into Freedom Hall the $2,000 Kentucky County Fair Hackney Pony Championship. Total of 3 will answer that call. Our class brought to you this Sunday night by the Hollow Haven Farm. Andy and Linda Frieseth of Oconomowoc. Helen Catron Perpetual Memorial Trophy will go to our winning entry. 3 athletic Hackney ponies, powerful and high-stepping, on display for you tonight. The County Fair Championship underway and showing it a park trot. Show your pony, please. Show your pony. Park trot, please. Return to the park trot. On the reverse with the high-stepping Hackneys, we head for home for the County Fair Championship. Second direction now, drivers at the park trot, please. Andy and Linda Friesett, their Hollow Haven farm of Wisconsin, sponsoring the ponies tonight. Show your pony, please. Show your pony. Ladies, thank you very much. A beautiful job with the Hackney ponies. Return to the park trot, please. And let's gather at the gate end of Freedom Hall with our ringmasters, Don Baker, Mr. Fry. Right on in, if you would. All lined up. Attendants are in, please. Headers in. Gene, thank you very much. We do have winning numbers in class number 13, the first of two remaining on opening night here at the World's Championship. $2,000 in added prize money for the Kentucky County Fair Championship offered for our Hackney ponies. Class brought to you this Sunday night by Andy and Linda Freeseth, their Hollow Haven farm of Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. Special trophy in this class, the Helen Cantrin Perpetual Memorial Trophy, donated by Ralph Bailiff. In addition, the trophy donors have been Candy and Ed Eversenti, Hellertown, Pennsylvania. Just a year ago, it was Regal's Trademark LF, the entry owned by Mary Gaylord McLean, to grace our winner's circle. Tonight, we'll ask the winning entry, our county fair champion, to move forward from the lineup to your right. It is with the unanimous support we welcome to the winner's circle 445 Heartland Majestic. Elizabeth M. Goth of Lebanon, Kentucky is the owner of the County Fair Hackney Pony Champion, sired by Heartland Equality out of Seamare Glitter. Holly Hayes handles the drive as our winning whip tonight. Second in this class, the Reserve County Fair Champion, that's 1443 Regal's Trademark LF. County Fair Champion a year ago, Mary Gaylord McLean returns in 2014 with the entry sired by Dunhaven Regal Attraction out of a Romeo's Keepsake LF to be reserved. And third is 454, here's Nobu. Under the ownership of Karen Fricky and the Fricky Farm of Shelbyville, started by Mr. Hawkeye out of Abelarm Distinctive Lady for third. Order of finish for your catalog tonight will be this way. Unanimous win for 445, followed by 1443 and 454. Set the scene for our victory pass in the class number 13, the County Fair Hackney Pony Championship. Once again, we send our thanks out to the Hollow Haven Farm of Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, Andy and Linda Freeseth for your support. Helen Catron Perpetual Memorial Trophy has been presented. Candy and Ed Eversenti out of Pennsylvania, thank you. And it's time to celebrate. Howie Schatzberg's ready. Doug Shiflett is ready to go. The guest of honor down victory lane. Here's the County Fair Champion from the Hackney Pony Division under the direction of Rich Campbell. It's Heartland Majestic, the entry owned by Elizabeth M. Goth, Lebanon, Kentucky, and presented to the world title tonight by Holly Hayes. 12th and the final class in our program tonight. It shows in your program as class number 14. It's a $2,000 Kentucky County Fair 5-gated championship brought to you by Ray Yoder and the Allen family. Steve Buttleman with the final call on Sunday night here at the World's Championship as we're underway with our 5-gated American Saddlebred Championship. The County Fair titles up for grabs. Riders, here we go. Showing at the trot. Trot, please. riders. Thank you. Now walk, please. Down to the walk, please. Slow gate, please. Set up the county fair horses and slow gate. Hey, let them rack now, riders. Rack on. Thank you. Down to the walk, please. Back to the walk, please. Canter, please. We'll finish up first direction at the canter. Thank you. Down to the walk, please. Back to the walk. We head for home on opening night on the reverse and showing at the trot. $2,000 in added prize money, the Kentucky County Fair 5-gated championship, second way at a trot. Now walk, please. Down to the walk, please. Shake them on back and slow gate, please. Slow gate. Rack on now, riders, let them rack. Thank you, down to the walk, please. Back to the walk now. We'll finish up opening night with the canter. Canter, please. Thank you. Walk please, riders. And we have called for the lineup on our Sunday night opening night presentation, the final class, our Kentucky County Fair 5-gated championship. Right on in now, all lined up. Riders, thank you very much. Cards are in. Tabulations underway right now for our County Fair 5-gated championship. Great job to close out Sunday night. You may relax, retire to your right. I know you've enjoyed listening to the great sounds of a horse show organist and entertainer, Gene Wright. Gene, thank you very much. We do have winning numbers in our Sunday night finale. It has been Class 14 in your official program. $2,000 in prize money for the Kentucky County Fair 5-gated championship. Ray Yoder and the Allen family of Anchorage, Kentucky sponsor the 5-gated County Fair Championship. Special trophy, the Bill Sadler Memorial Trainers Challenge Trophy, donated in his memory by his sister, Ann Sadler Newton, and Ann joins us in the winner's enclosure tonight. The William M. Munford Jr. Perpetual Memorial Trophy, donated by Mr. and Mrs. Raymond Shively, presented to the winning trainer. Marcia DiAriaga, LLC, out of Shelbyville, Tennessee, provides the trophy. Marcia is with us in the winner's circle. She's joined by Scarlett Matson and Catherine Ellis as well. We welcome all of you. Just a year ago, it was You Can Call Me Lucky, the entry owned by Saddlebred Row, LLC. It's time to meet the winning entry. We welcome to the winner's circle the County Fair 5-gated champion. It is a unanimous win for 10.52. It's double O'Deuce. Melissa Moore for the SGF Winning Ways Farm out of Tomball, Texas, scores a unanimous victory in our County Fair 5-gated championship. Double O'Deuce, sired by It's Hammer Time out of the mare VHF York's Spillway. Congratulations, the breeder, Tony C. Diamond. Reserve honors in this division going to 872. Here's Diamond Designer, Kurt Tunstall for the Silverbrook Stables Incorporated of Louisville. Diamond Designer, sired by Designed out of Diamond Lou for second. Third to entry 1260. Here's Give Me the Blues for the Happy Valley Stables Incorporated of Rossville, Georgia, sired by Blue O'Shea out of JC's Princess Caroline, Brian Chappell. Give Me the Blues for third. Fourth goes to 1410. Here's Angelina Charm. Daryl and Irene Crosswhite of Shelbyville, sired by Powerful Charm out of the mare Attachay's Grisabella with Wyatt DeHart. The fifth award that goes to entry 390. It's Nightly Contender for the Seven Oaks Farm, LLC of Chicago, sired by Contender's Citation out of Angels Night Out with Ashley Halleck. Special thanks to Ann Sadler Newton, Catherine Ellis, Marcia Shepard, and Scarlett Matson for being with us for the presentation. set the scene for our victory pass in our county fair 5-gated championship to close out Sunday night. Tomorrow morning, right here in Freedom Hall. Monday morning, a 9 a.m. start. 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Howie Schaunsberger's ready. Doug Shiflett stands by, and here comes the guest of honor, Melissa Moore, and champion, it's Double O Deuce. The entry is sired by Hammer Time, and out of the mare, VHF York Spillway for the SGF Winning Ways Farm Limited out of Tomball, Texas. Michael Buchanan, congratulations. Send him out with your applause. Here's Double O Deuce and Melissa Moore, the County Fair 5-gated world champion. Melissa, congratulations. It's Double O Deuce to close out our Sunday evening opening night. For your program, unanimously 1052, 872, 1260 is third, 1410, and 390. On behalf of Scarlett Matson and the entire team here at the World's Championship, thank you very much for being with us. We certainly enjoyed your company. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Safe trip home, everyone. Good night.